Okay, for this project, I'm using a size I 5.5mm crochet hook, and I'm using Red Heart Super Saver. It's just regular 4-ply yarn, and you want to start with a chain of 21. Once you get your chain of 21, you want to double crochet in the 4th stitch from the hook, and we don't count the one that's on our hook. Double crochet, and then we want to double crochet again in the next 4 stitches. One in each stitch. And then counting this chain 3 at the end, we should have a total of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you want to skip 3 chains. So skip 3. And you want to double crochet in the 4th. You want to double crochet 7 times in that 4th stitch. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you want to skip 3 more chains. Make sure you pull your shell stitch back to catch the one at the very end. Skip 3, double crochet into the 4th, and then double crochet in each of the remaining stitches along the chain, and you should have 6 on this end. And 6. So you should have 6 doubles here, 6 doubles here, and then the shell in the middle, and 3 spaces in between. Okay, I don't know why it was blurry there at the beginning. I'm sorry, a little bit blurry. So you should have 6 here, counting this on chain here, and then 6 here, and your shell in the middle. So now you want to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and turn. This counts as a double crochet. So you want to double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. And so counting that chain 3, you'll have a total of 6. Now we want to double crochet in the 4th stitch on the shell. So 1, 2, 3, 4 should be right at the top. And we want to do 7 double crochets in that same stitch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we just skip the rest of these shell stitches and double crochet in this first double crochet right here. So we're skipping these 3 shell double crochets that are part of the shell and go into your first double crochet of this set. Double crochet in it, and then double crochet in each stitch to the end. And we should have 6, and you want to make sure we go into the top of this turning chain here, because that's going to count as that's going to make your 6th one. Like that. Chain 3 again. Turn. We're going to double crochet in each one of these double crochets. So counting that chain 3 we did, we should have a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we want to do 7 double crochets on the 4th stitch on the shell. So 7 double crochets right all in the same stitch. And that's forming another shell. and there's 7. And then we want to skip these 3 stitches of the shell, the last 3 stitches, and double crochet into the top of this first double crochet, and then 1 double crochet on top of each of these double crochets. And make sure you go into the top of the turning chain, because that's going to make your 6th one. And this is all there is to it. Now you want to chain 3 again and turn, and then repeat. 1 double crochet in each of these, 7 double crochets in the 4th one, the middle one, skipping these, and 1 double crochet in each of these would be 6. So we just keep doing that until we get to the how tall the length we want it. And I'm not quite sure how many rows I'm going to do of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll let you know here in a few minutes how many I do. I did a total of 44 rows of the shell stitches and the double crochets. And you can do more if you want yours bigger. Just kind of fold it in half, and you can determine how many rolls you want to put in there. You can make it bigger and make it enough for 3 rolls if you want. Or you could just do 1 roller. It's up to you. Anyways, after I get done with that, we want to kind of even this part out. So just go ahead and chain 3 like normal. And then double crochet in each one of these double crochets. Like that. And then when you get to the shell, instead of making another shell, go ahead and chain 3, and then a single crochet in the middle stitch, do a single, and then chain 3 again, and then just double crochet right back over here like normal, and all the way across. And I kind of straighten that top out a little bit. Now we need to sew it together too, and then we'll make like a little top part. So just bring it together like this. Just fold it in half. And I'm just going to line them up, and I'm going to sew them together using a single crochet. So I already got my needle on my hook, so I'm going to go into the first stitch over here, and then the first stitch on this side, and I'm going to single crochet. And then I'm going to go into the next stitch here, and then the next stitch on this side, single crochet. Next stitch here, and next stitch on this side, single crochet, and I'm just going to match stitches. That, the next stitch here, and then the next stitch here, single crochet, next stitch here, next stitch here, single crochet, and then we're here where these 3 chain spaces are. I'm just going to go right through them like that and do 3 single crochets across them. 1, 2, I'm getting both of them on there to sew it together. 3, and then do the center, or through the center of the shell, and then the single crochet back here on the shell. And then I'm back here where there's 3 chain spaces, so I'm just going to do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to match the stitches right here with single crochets. like this. And then I got one left here. Just like that. And then we got it sewed together. So I'm going to chain one and turn. And I'll go across with the row of single crochet. Just one single crochet in each stitch. Just like that. Then I'm going to chain one and turn and go across again with another row of single crochet. Yeah, I just went ahead and did a total of 5 rows of single crochet across. And you can do more or less if you want. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just tie that off. And you can hide your tail. I'll hide mine here just a little bit. Now I want to go around this. I'm going to go around the edges of the whole thing on both sides with a row of single crochet, just to make it look a little bit nicer. And again, this is something that you don't have to do, but if you want to, you just start with a slip knot on your hook and just go ahead and start right up here into the corner. And pull through that slip knot on your hook. Okay, chain one. And I'm not sewing it together, I'm going around it separately. And I'm just going to put one single crochet in every stitch. And these side stitches are going to be hard to see where the single crochet is supposed to go, so I just kind of evenly space out my stitches the best that I can. And they're not going to be perfect because it's hard to get it just right when you're working on the side of a double crochet. But so I'm just going to do this all the way around and then back up this side, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I made it, did on both my sides with the single crochet. And one more thing, I'm going to go around and put like a little decorative edge around it. I still got to hide all my tails, but so I'm going to start with a slip knot on my hook. And I'm going to go into the first single crochet and pull through the slip knot on my hook. Okay. I'm going to chain one. I'm going to go back into that same stitch and single crochet. I'm going to do a chain 3. And I'm going to go back down into the first chain, or back down into the single crochet. Sorry, this yarn's dark. And slip stitch. I'm going to single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3. And then I'll try to show you here. You just single crochet, slip stitch, I'm getting all confused, into the single crochet that you did. Just slip stitch, like that. And then single crochet into the next 3 stitches after that. 2, 3. And what that's doing is making these little edging on it. Chain 3. And then you just go right back down into the single crochet and do a slip stitch. And then single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, go right back down into the single crochet you just made, slip stitch through it, single crochet into the next 3 stitches, 2, 3, then you chain 3 again, go right back down into the single crochet you just did, slip stitch, and then single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and you just want to repeat that all the way down both sides. Finish attaching the edging all around it. One more other thing I'm going to do here is take a piece of yarn and your yarn needle, and I'm going to sew it. I'm going to just divide it in half here, not counting your brim part, this part in half, just eyeball it kind of. And I'm going to sew it together there, line it up nice, and that way it'll be divider between the rolls. And I'm not going to do I'm not going to sew any stitches in the edging, just the main portion of it. So once you find approximately your center, I'm just going to guess it's right about here, and just put a few stitches in it right straight across. And you can just use one of the lines as a guide. I'm going through both pieces like this, and back up. And if you're making it bigger for more rolls of the toilet paper, just divide it equally. Or you can just put your roll in there and use it to kind of guess at how big you need it. Measure it around the roll. Okay, got that done. That was pretty easy. And you just want to hide your tail somewhere back here. I'll weave it in a couple times. Okay. Oh, I got some dull scissors. I'll go ahead and weave this first tail in. Okay. This is it so far. Now we want to put some type of a handle on it. You can crochet a little handle if you want. I'm not going to use a ribbon. I'm just going to put a little loop up here for a handle. And if you want to use yarn or anything else, you can. I'm just going to cut this and I'm going to sew it on. And then I'm just going to kind of decorate it with some more ribbon. And then I got some like fake flowers and stuff I'm going to put on it. I'm going to hot glue them on in case you want to do that. You can just use hot glue to glue them on. Or if you want to crochet a flower and put it on. Or if you just want to leave it plain. It's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate real quick. Okay, that's it. I went ahead and just glued some flowers on and a ribbon. You can do whatever you want. And then you just hold your rolls of toilet paper. You can hang it up. And that's it. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Check out my Facebook page. And until next time, have a good day.